You said there's some things he needs to handle? What do you mean by that?
Say it again?
You said earlier there's some things Pap need to handle?
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's the elephant in the room. I don't have to say it.
And a king can have many wives. He can have as many wives as he can take care of. And I don't believe in the white man's laws and regulations and marriage license, honey. If you a king and you able to take care of all your wives equally.
That takes time. Like it's a divorce. It's not something that just happens overnight. You know what I'm saying? But people's life don't stop because of that. You know what I mean? It's papers, it's time, it's all this stuff that gotta happen. But at the end of the day, we move forward with our lives. Like
I wish you the best.
For sure.
We got some great, amazing things going on. And like I said, this is my best friend, right?
Claressa Shields is catching heat right now because Remy Ma and Papoose have turned their breakup into a messy public tug-of-war. We're seeing receipts, IG lives, subtweets, and claims that Papoose had several women on the side, all while Claressa is standing firm, insisting that he's solid. When Remy Ma says that people would literally cry if they knew the actual truth, that is a major warning shot.
People will cry if they knew the truth. Like literally cry. Like cry. Cry.
We're talking about Papoose allegedly having 4 side chicks, Claressa looking visibly stressed out, and Papoose hopping on IG Live to try and flip the narrative. It seems like everyone is telling a version of the truth that paints them as the victim. The real question is, who's leaving out the most important details? Remy made it seem like Claressa wasn't just dating a man who was separated, but a man who still had a lot of messy baggage. Remy basically told Claressa to stop acting like she's innocent or some kind of upgrade, even going as far as calling her a kuma.
I've told Papoose. I told them, why don't you tell this? Why don't you tell your current come up? 'Cause that's what it is. Tell your current come up.
Now, if you're Claressa, imagine hearing all of this while the internet is already labeling you as stubborn, delusional, or just trying to prove a point. One fan put it bluntly, saying Claressa needs to put her pride aside and leave him alone because she's looking foolish. At this point, you aren't just defending your man, you're defending your own judgment. Papoose hopped on a live for nearly 2 hours to try and reset the scoreboard. He claims Remy crossed the line and even tried to get back with him privately. The quote that's everywhere right now is, "You called me yesterday trying to get back with me, and I said no." He's basically painting a picture of her being embarrassed and lashing out because she got rejected. When Papoose frames it like that, he isn't just calling her a liar, he's saying she's acting out of spite. This is where it gets messy. Remy denies the whole trying to get back together angle and clapped back, asking why she would even want him back. While that back and forth dominates the headlines, Claressa is left sitting there like the person who accidentally got tagged in someone else's divorce drama. That's when Claressa finally jumped in, feeling like she had to speak up. Claressa didn't come in soft. She came in irritated. She started off by saying she didn't even know where to begin, and then explained that she's reading between the lines, even if those lines are full of lies. She denied several rumors that people keep bringing up, like the idea that Papoose is her manager, and insisted that he is loyal and solid. She tried to clear up the timeline of their relationship, but people are still judging the potential overlap. Fans have been joking that Papoose only dates women who can open their own pickle jars, implying he chooses strong women for his own convenience. People are questioning if he's actually loyal or just really good at switching lanes. And just as Claressa is trying to prove she isn't being played, the rumors about side chicks are only getting louder. The 4 side chicks storyline is gaining major traction because the situation already has all the right ingredients: a public breakup, cheating allegations, leaked texts, and a man described as someone who knows how to keep women emotionally attached while he's on the move. Old rumors are resurfacing too, like past talk about an alleged outside child that Papoose previously denied. There's also a discussion about a woman who claimed her child isn't his, but admitted to having a relationship with him while Remy was incarcerated. Once the public sees even a hint of a pattern like that, they start stacking assumptions like bricks. Fans online are adding fuel to the fire, with some saying that dating a man with 3 baby Miss Wan being his wife, at the age of 30 is insane, and that she needs to move on. The real damage here is the perception of him as someone who constantly creates these messy situations. It leaves people wondering if Claressa is the main girl, or just the loudest one. In a viral clip where Claressa made Papoose rate her cooking, fans even joked that he looked like a hostage reading from a script.
Okay, now we have the man of the hour, my man Papoose. Baby, rate the food 1 through 10.
Listen, man, this food is amazing. The way you seasoned it,
Okay.
It was cooked perfectly.
Period.
Thank you, man. I need another plate.
And look, I'm not saying he actually was a hostage. I'm saying the internet treated it like one because his vibe seemed overly cautious. like he was walking on eggshells to avoid saying the wrong thing. That's important because it feeds into the bigger picture. People are painting. The narrative is that Claressa is trying to lock him down, publicly posting couple goals, defending him in the comments, and making him do boyfriend content, while Remy is publicly hinting that he isn't nearly as loyal as Claressa believes. This is exactly why the panic narrative is picking up steam. Even if Claressa is perfectly calm in her real life, online she's being portrayed as the girl fighting for a man who isn't putting in that same effort for her. Some people are taking it even further. One fan actually accused Papoose of preying on her, claiming she has shortcomings. That's a heavy and pretty nasty thing to say about someone, and it just shows how toxic the public perception is becoming. In response, Claressa's tone is getting sharper. She's actively defending herself against the idea that she's being dumb or naive. Meanwhile, Remy talks like she's sitting on a pile of unreleased receipts and was the one being manipulated. She even warned Papoose that every time Claressa mentions her name, she's going to drag him. Remy clearly feels that Claressa is just benefiting from all this drama. Then, you have this other layer, Remy's own comments regarding co-parenting, where she mentioned,
co-parenting is easy when you have an unproblematic woman like yourself involved. I don't have no problems. I call, he come, she good, my baby's happy. As far as it comes to birthday parties and stuff like that, I do a birthday party over the top every year. You ain't gotta worry about, like, all you gotta do is show up. And so when all you gotta do is show up, it's easy to co-parent.
That is important because it shows they still had a certain rhythm going, even as everything was falling apart. When people see that dynamic, they start asking, if y'all were co-parenting that smoothly, what exactly happened behind the scenes to make Remy go nuclear now? That's where the secret lovers rumors start creeping back in. There's even a resurfaced claim alleging that Papoose once said he actually caught Remy in bed with another woman.
And she came into bed with me, she slipped out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay. After she do that, she go back to sleep in the room with homegirl this particular night.
That's the kind of allegation that completely changes how people interpret the situation. Now the public is looking at it like, oh, so this isn't just about cheating anymore. This is full-blown humiliation warfare. But here's the twist. A claim like that can also be used as a distraction, a way to shift the spotlight away from what the man is being accused of. It successfully changes the conversation to look at what Remy did instead of look at what Pap is doing. And y'all already know how the internet works. People don't just sit with one story. They jump to the next scandal. So now, the comments are shifting to things like, I really can't understand Remy being mad about Papoose moving on when she's the one who cheated. LOL. Despite that, Claressa is still getting cooked just for being involved. Most people believe Remy is the one still controlling the narrative, and speculation only intensified when the two of them were recently spotted at the same mink store.
Oh, that one that I see that be dragging on the floor.
Come and cut mink.
Yes, man.
Where are you going on New Year's Eve, man? What's going on?
Hey, look, man. I'm on.
Claressa mentioned he was with family, but since they share a child, some level of overlap is guaranteed. Through all of this, Claressa continues to be tested, and the general consensus online is that she's doing too much. Remy even took a shot by calling her a come-up, essentially telling her, you aren't his future, you're just a phase. Then things got even messier when people dragged Kier into the mix. She's been a long-time admirer of Papoose, but also has a history with Remy. She basically came out and said she's known Papoose was doing Remy wrong for years, even going as far as calling him the devil this whole time.
It's something about that Papoose. Oh, I got so much respect for that Papoose, you know.
When outside voices like that start jumping in, the public begins treating it like confirmation, even if it's really just commentary. This is where I want y'all to really think about the situation. If Claressa is seeing all of this, the IG lives from Remy and Pap, the blogs posting receipts, the fans calling her foolish, and now other names chiming in, how could she not be feeling the pressure? That's why I keep saying panic doesn't always look like tears. Sometimes it looks like over-explaining, over-defending, and trying to win an argument that you just can't control. Claressa has already hinted that she's ready to crash out if this keeps going. She wants to be taken seriously, not viewed as a rebound or a side quest. She even addressed the money talk, basically saying, I fight too well to be broke, while insisting that Pap isn't broke either and has his own place. However, the four-side chick's accusation implies she's out here defending someone who is moving like he's single, and we know Remy isn't going to stop. The next chapter of this is simple. Either Claressa stands by him through all this chaos, or she realizes that the chaos is the relationship. So, who's playing dirtier? Is it Remy for going public, or Papoose for playing the calm victim? If Remy has proof that she hasn't revealed yet, Papoose will likely keep trying to flip the public's opinion. Meanwhile, Claressa is just stuck in the middle. The real question now is, who's about to drop the receipt that makes everyone switch sides?